You know, people have come up to me and told me, oh my God, you know English? I'm like, excuse me? And I only pout in my pictures. That's actually a great observation.
Was it hard to learn, this pouting?
No, I've been pouting since I was a baby.
Oh.
For me, Adi sir is still the same boss that I feared and loved when I was younger. If he's walking, I just turn around and I start running. And he's asking me like, why do you run away? Why do you start being this weird person? I'm like, I can't explain it. You'll always be my ultimate boss.
Bhumi, so lovely to have you back on Film Companion.
I'm quite excited.
I feel like we haven't talked in a while.
It's been a while. I think it was around this time last year that we'd spoken. It was Rajkumar, Ayushman and I, and it was quite a fun chat. Yeah, I got trolled a lot after that conversation.
I'll always do that for you. So, Bhumi, I was watching this interview you did with Rajiv, you and Karan with Rajiv at the Berlin Film Festival, right? And in the middle of it, you looked amazing and were very cold. But in the middle of it, Karan was ribbing you and saying that we'll get you out of the heartland. And then he ended it with saying that, don't worry, we'll dharmafy you soon.
Yeah.
Cut to Takht.
Yeah.
And this amazing announcement that you're one of his leading ladies in this massive, epic, period saga. How did this happen?
I actually don't know. I don't know when did Karan think of it, but he just called me to his office and there was something else that was brewing and I wasn't sure why has he called me. So I went, I met him and then he told me that, so Bhumi, I am directing my next film. I've fallen off the chair. I said, what? I said, you've called me for your film? And he's just so nice. He gave me sort of a story narration and he told me what the film was about, and through our meeting I just kept saying, what? I said, wait, are you sure? I said, is this really happening? Because I really adore him as a person. I've really enjoyed watching his films, and when he told me about the story and the cast and just what he's trying to make, I was floored and I feel extremely honored. Like I really do feel, I'm very excited. I'm really trying to be very contained and I'm trying to be very ladylike because of the clothes that I'm wearing, but inside I'm doing cartwheels. I'm like, oh my God.
So he said to me that Takht is basically the K3G of the Mughal era, right? So which one of you lovely ladies is Pooh?
We don't know yet. I think he's going to create a Pooh right then and there. But yeah, I'm really trying to measure my words because I don't know how much I'm allowed to say.
Okay, but the jokes aside, Bhumi, the truth is that the Karan Johar heroine is just drop dead glamour, right? I mean, Kajol was supposed to be selling mithai in Chandni Chowk in K3G, and she looked better than most of us do on an average day. This is not something that you've done on screen, right? Is that a different kind of pressure when it's not enough to just be an amazing actor? I don't know yet because I've not experienced it, but I'm quite excited. I mean, I've always said that I'm going to try and change myself as and when a character requires me to, and I think Takht is going to do that. So it's definitely going to be a lot more exciting because, I'm going to be thinking about the way I'm looking as well, which has not happened in any of my films. I've really not cared. I've not had anybody come set my hair. My makeup has not been on point. My clothes have not been on point. But yeah, now I'm quite excited. I am ready to sort of go into this glam avatar. It'll be refreshing for me. I think it'll be refreshing for people to see as well. And personally, I'm quite, I love dressing up. I've always told people this, that I'm nothing like the characters I play. I love getting my glam on. I love getting my hair done. I'm obsessed with makeup. So I think it'll be a fun amalgamation of a bit of me and what the character brings. So, Bhumi, all the characters you've played, I've really enjoyed, Sandhya and Jaya and Sugandha. But there's a special place in my heart for Sudha from Lust Stories. I thought what you did there was amazing. You barely talked. I mean, what was it? 4 words. 4 words?
4 words. That's it. And so Zoya is one of my most favorite filmmakers. When they told me that she wants to collaborate with me on Lust Stories, I was just like, oh my God, I've got to do this. And this happened way before Toilet or Shubh Mangal Savdhan released.
So it was like I was supremely excited. And she was really sweet. She sent me the script. She was like, you know, read it. What do you think? You think you would be interested? I read it and I was like, Zoya, no shit, I'm doing this. I said, you know, for me, I'm constantly looking for characters and parts where I can challenge myself, where I can, you know, sort of push the boundary, do something new. And I had no idea as to how am I going to go about playing a character that has nothing to say. Because, you know, when your character has lines, you automatically get a lot of information about the character. You know, you understand the way he or she speaks, you know, the background, etc. Here I had nothing. So we literally, Zoya and I, we created Sudha out of very few lines that were written. I mean, she's amazing, right? She obviously had everything in her head. She knew exactly what she wants. And it was a very pleasant surprise that Zoya was doing something like this, because, you know, the kind of films she makes, even though they are very real and they truly touch upon a very strong human emotion, the world is very different.
It's very different, yeah.
It's very different. So it was, I was very excited, and yeah, it was just tons of conversation, tons of going back and forth. You know, we obviously workshopped a lot for the character, because I didn't know what's going to happen. All this was created on set.
Really?
Yeah, because there are no dialogues, you know, you can't really rehearse your emotions. Yeah. I couldn't do that, you know. So even though I workshopped a lot, I was literally mopping floors for like 12 days, and this happened between, I wrapped up Ek Prem Katha and I had like 10 days in the middle. We shot for Zoya's film and I went into Shubh Mangal Savdhan. So it was literally like, you know, okay, let's do this, because she didn't have any time as well.
Did it Bhumi, sort of alter you intrinsically as an actor to know that you can say so much without actually speaking?
Definitely. I definitely learned that you just don't need dialogues to convey something. There are so many more tools that you have as an actor, and the moment you start using those tools, it becomes a lot more interesting. It becomes a lot more fulfilling, because, you know, I was surprised after I watched Last Stories. I feel it's by far one of my best work.
It is, absolutely.
I've not done much, but whatever little I've done, you know, I was very touched by what Zoya tried to convey, what we did with the film, and it's so special. It's so special. Like, you know, just the way she she looked into everything. Oh, her nail polish should be this chipped. You know, no, we should get her hands a little more pigmented, you know, no, her hair color is not working. It was just attention to detail, and not just for the way I looked, but even my performance, you know, just the way she deals with her actors. It was a beautiful journey. I felt liberated after doing Last Stories. I truly did, because, you know, I was stepping out of my comfort zone. It was a bit of a shocker for people to see me do your so-called bold work. For me, it was just a scene. Yeah.
So bold.
Bold.
Bold, I tell you, yeah. We still haven't gotten away from those descriptors.
No.
But your choices, Bhumi, to use that word in the right context, are bold. And you know, in fact, I was reading this interview that R. Prasanna, the director of Shubh Mangal Savdhan, said that you have no insecurity about how you look on screen, which is why you could gain weight for Dam Laga Ke, which is why you could play Sudha, where, you know, your skin has been darkened and your nails are chipped. Where does this confidence come from?
I think because in my real life, I'm very secure. You know, I do what I want, and I think more so because I'm surrounded by amazing people that have always sort of picked me up when I wasn't feeling the best. I remember when we were younger, you know, we would be teased. I would also tease children. It's a part and parcel of growing up. I'm not proud of it at all. But whenever I came back home and I felt dejected or sad, my parents always told me, "Are you crazy? Just look at you. You're so pretty. Like, what's wrong?" So I think there's a superiority complex.
You might have the other problem.
There's a superiority complex that sort of negates the fact that, oh, okay. But I don't believe in this idea that, I don't think beauty has a definition. You know, I feel talent's the most attractive thing. I look at some people and they are just so talented and they just light up on screen, you know. Nothing else matters. Not their height, not their weight, not their waist, not their color. Nothing matters. You're just so lost in what they're doing, and I think I look a lot better on screen. I love it. I love watching myself on screen. I'm so excited with my journey, and it's only the start for me. I'm just so hungry for newer characters and just good work. Just good work. I want my roles to be, you know, remembered forever.
And they will be.
I hope.
They will be.
I really hope.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Bhumi,
you.
and more power to you.
Thank you. Thank you.